What's up, everybody? This is Lord Zayden coming up with my first build video. This will be long swords only. So I hope you enjoy it. Check it out. Give me a thumbs up. Stick around, check out some other content. Hope you enjoy it. Alright, first up, we've got mostly crit build. It's going to be running off of weakness exploit, critical eye, and attack boost. So I've got Dragon King head, Dober chest, I've got the Zeno hands, and the Odo waist and legs. And I've got the Zeno hands just for that 30% crit boost. It's a lot of damage. It's pretty helpful. I've been kind of playing with it to see if this will be better. I kind of wish I have a little bit. I wish I only had 4 attack and I could push out an extra critical weakness exploit. I'm sorry, but you know, I'm kind of decoration dependent right now, so. But it's pretty viable. You're pushing about 50% affinity, and when your buffs all up without food buffs, it's about 950 attack, just short of 1,000. So you're pretty good. I mean, it's every other hit critical, quite a few, a lot of criticals there. Into that, into your combo. Usually at full damage, it's like 140, which is pretty good. Just absolutely shreds weaker monsters. Let's get up to that final damage here. I would like to push something other than the Nurgle Blade, but I just can't find anything that does more damage, unfortunately. I'm trying to work with the Zeno right now to see if I can get that source. That's 101, that's a huge crit. A couple 91s in there. I wish I could push a little bit more affinity, but I'll do what I can. This is still a build in progress. Still need some decorations. Here's a fat hit, though. Yeah, all 91s. That's pretty good. That's quite a bit of damage, so. Great sharpness. I would prefer white, but blue's alright. You can run with blue, especially with the Nurgle sword. Okay, so we got attack boost, critical eye, weakness exploit. Those are the main ones you're going to run off this, with the crit boost helping out just a little bit. Alright, and up next here, this is just a straight damage set. This is going to be 7 attack boost, 3 weakness exploit, but you look absolutely terrible. Look at those legs. Oh my god, I'm wearing shorts. I hate it. This is the main reason I stopped using this build. But if you don't care what you look like, this pushes out damage like nobody's business. You're looking at 50% at least affinity from the weakness exploit, and then you're getting a massive attack boost from the 7. It gets a little ridiculous. But again, you just look so silly, especially when you're crawling under rocks. It's like, what the hell? I don't want to look at my thong the entire time. It's a little too much skin. That was a 140 crit there. That's pretty fucking good. And it's quite a bit of criticals. I mean, it's hits more often than it doesn't, at least. I would prefer to have over 50, at least 60, but you know, you kind of, again, I'm decoration dependent right now. It's that grind. A lot of 91s there, though. A lot of fat damage. There we go. Yeah, 123. It's not bad. It could be better, but again, decorations just need like just a few. It'd be nice if I could get some crit boost on that. But you know, again, one more time, just for good measure. Yeah, pretty high hits on that. And again, the 140 at the end with the crit. Okay, next up is a poison build I'm working with, which is pretty fun. It's not the same overall raw damage push, but I mean, the poison is pretty consistent. You're hitting over 400, and you've got over 50, 60, I think it's 60% affinity. So you crit quite a bit with this. Again, the raw damage output is not as much, but the poison more than makes up for it, especially if it's got 3 stars, weakness. I mean, that's 20 damage a tick, and with the 400 poison, I mean, you're pushing it out quite a bit. I mean, they're poisoned almost as soon as it stops proccing, it just starts up again. It's kind of ridiculous, especially against something like Zeno or anything that's even mildly weak to poison. This is pretty good. I got the Pink Rathian set for the the prolonged boost on the duration for the poison, which, you know, I haven't really messed with too much. I don't really know if it's worth it or not. Maybe it'd be better to push out more raw damage, but, you know, I like the idea of having a set built specifically around poison. I think it's kind of interesting, so I've been playing with it. It's consistent damage, though. All 77s. Definitely take that. Let's get a look out at the gear here. It is, yeah, Dragon King, Pink Rathalos, Kaiser, and then the Pink Rathalos waist and legs with the Wyvern Blade Holly. And I've got the attack 3 charm on, just so I can get a little bit extra damage push out. It's not necessary, I guess, but I'd rather have it than not have it. And I'd also rather have the level 3 weakness exploit. That 50% stacked with the 10 on the weapon it's a lot of crit. It really makes up for the raw damage that you're losing out on, which you do lose out on some raw damage there. This is the current build I am actually going to be running with. It's what I'm building up to. Oh, wrong one. Yep, there we go. Okay. Yeah, this one has the Zeno hands, Zeno legs. I've got the Odo waist and the Dober chest. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to get the critical boost from the hands and still keep at least a 50% affinity with the Dragon King and then the Odo. Odo gives you that little bit of affinity boost. That is really nice. Helps push it. I could get it to 60 or above, but I prefer to be able to have the critical boost on, because it really does make up for the damage. I mean, it's pretty rad. Didn't get my crits there, but it's okay. You can really shovel the fucking damage out here. It gets pretty insane. There we go. Again, just, yeah, 142. It's like 2 more damage than I was able to push out on the max attack raw build, but again, I'm just a little bit dependent on these decorations that RNG just doesn't want to hook me up. But just a few more decorations, and this is going to be pretty OP. A lot of 92s in there. That's a lot of damage. I mean, if that hits 6 times, that's almost 600 damage. That's crazy. I think it hits more than that. I'm not exactly sure how many times the Helm Splitter hits, but that's a lot. That's a lot of damage. It's pretty good. Do a little bit more. Just one more test. 110. That's not bad. You're pushing 950, 25% affinity, 160 dragon. It's not a bad build. It's pretty good. I've been pushing out quite a bit of damage. This is what I've been using for, I've been building towards, at least as a full Zeno set. I want that power prolonger for longswords. Yeah, weakness exploit, dragon attack, attack boost, defense boost. Those are just decorations. Flinch, critical defense. I like to have the extra additional defense. 3 critical eye. Yeah, pretty good. That's what I'm currently working with right now as my main build. But, you know, it gets a few more decorations, a little bit better. I'd like to get more crit boost. I'd like to get more crit eye. I feel like I have an additional attack I don't really need. This is just a fun set here. This is going to be the shroom set that I use just to maximize damage output when I'm soloing or if I'm in a group. I like to eat mushrooms to increase my damage. You get random buffs. I'm not exactly sure which ones give you what, but you want to get that wide range. Get that Mosswine Mushroom Mancer. Get that from the helmet and from the Dober chest. And get a pretty decent attack boost. Looks like 7 attack before it drops there. It's not bad. It's pretty good if you stack that with Mega Demon Drug, the food buff, and then you eat that mushroom. It's a pretty massive damage output that you maybe could push a build that doesn't necessarily have the damage there. That, you know, you stack those buffs. It gets kind of ridiculous, excuse me. I'm almost positive that the mushroom that you eat with this build lasts until death. So that coupled with your food and your demon drug is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, mushroom mancer there. And that's what you want to be running with. That's what I run with. If you like it, you liked this, thought it was helpful, give me a like, leave a comment, give me a subscription, check out some other videos. I got a good amount of content Most of it's uncommented, so if you think my voice is annoying, there's a benefit there. But alright, this has been Lord Zayden, coming at you with some Monster Hunter content. Take it easy.